Welcome to the Business Finance Bulletin, episode 225. Welcome again to the latest Business Finance Bulletin with me, Rob Warlow from Business Loan Services, the commercial finance expert. In this bulletin, British Business Bank reports on its contribution to improve access to finance, more support needed for business owners in vulnerable circumstances, and mid-sized firms feeling optimistic about the future. Let's start this bulletin by taking a rare in-depth look at the British Business Bank and what it's doing to support growing small businesses which are in need of finance. Now, I featured and mentioned the British Business Bank in many bulletins in the context of the money that they have been providing to small lenders, leasing companies and alternative lending platforms. Now, these companies don't have access to a large amount of money, and so they rely on the British Business Bank to provide support in order for them to then on-lend to small businesses. In other words, the British Business Bank is not a direct lender. Now, the British Business Bank is owned 100% by the government, but independently managed. And it has four key objectives. Objective number one is to increase the supply of finance to small businesses. Number two, help create more diverse finance markets for small businesses. Number three, about promoting better information in the market. And number four, do all of this by efficiently utilising taxpayers' money. Now, the latest 2017-18 annual report is out, and the British Business Bank has said that over that previous 12 months, they pumped in £12.25 billion of funding into that alternative lending market. And that was an increase of 33% on the previous year. In terms of who they were supporting, well, 95.6% of that money went to alternative providers and small lenders. In other words, not to the high street banks who have already got a major dominance on the marketplace. In terms of awareness of alternative sources of finance, the British Business Bank estimate that 50% of business owners are now aware that there are alternative finance sources other than the high street bank. So it's clear that the British Business Bank is doing lots of good work. So where might you have felt support coming from them? Well, the British Business Bank oversees the Enterprise Finance Guarantee Scheme and also the Startup Loan Company as well, which has been extremely successful in helping startups. So if you want to know more about the British Business Bank and what it can do for you, just go along to their website, which is british-business-bank.co.uk. Lenders need to be doing more to provide support to businesses which find themselves in financial difficulties. That's the findings from a new report carried out by the Lending Standards Board and Business Debtline. The report has identified a clear link between business owners who find themselves in vulnerable circumstances due to, for example, mental health issues or long-term illness, and the financial performance of the business. The two very much go hand in hand. So these two bodies want lenders to be providing a lot more support to businesses to help them through this difficult period. Now, if you are finding yourself in this difficult financial position due to a variety of reasons, what can you do? Well, first of all, go along to the Lending Standards Board. They are there to make sure that lenders provide fair support. You can find more about what they do at their website, which is lendingstandardsboard.org.uk. You can also have a look at Business Debtline. Now, they are a free deadline advice for business owners who find themselves in financial difficulty. There you'll find a lot of information and support that you can access. Now, you can have a look at their website, which is businessdebtline.org. So the message there is really don't allow your business to suffer. Make sure that you take appropriate advice and appropriate action. In previous bulletins, I've highlighted the fact that many small business owners are feeling less than confident about their future prospects. Well, a new report issued by Nat West, focusing on mid-sized businesses, has revealed that they are a lot more positive about their future prospects. The report, entitled Mid-Sized Britain, The View from the Boardroom, was issued after talking to 861 mid-sized businesses. Now, mid-sized is defined as a business turning over between £5 million and £250 million. The report found that 61% are confident about the economy and their prospects over the next 12 months, 67% expect an increase in revenue, and 63% are planning an increase in profits. But it's not all positive news. Of those businesses that export, 37% of them, of course, are classifying Brexit as a major concern. They really want clarity. Also, 30% of businesses are concerned about the impact of cybercrime and what they can do to protect themselves. So we can see small businesses have a lot to do to try and catch up with that feeling of positivity that their larger counterparts are having. Well, that's it for this bulletin. As ever, I hope you enjoyed watching it. If you did, please don't forget to give it a like and a share. So that's it until next time. In the meantime, have a great, successful and profitable week.